Hello friends, welcome to the Code Help YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to create the Netflix homepage using HTML, CSS, and raw JavaScript without using any libraries or dependencies. First, we create a folder called Netflix. Then, we open VS Code from within the folder. And there we create the HTML, CSS, and JS files. We also create a folder called Images to add images when needed. So, to make a website like Netflix, we need a picture of its logo. We will inspect the element to download the Netflix logo. But the logo is in the form of an SVG file. You can copy the file like this, but I will go with the simpler method because everyone wants to learn. So I go to a PNG image download site or the one without a background and search for the name Netflix to find a suitable image and download it. When the download is complete, I move the image from the downloaded location to the Netflix folder and paste it into the image folder that we created earlier. I also change its name to logo. In the HTML file, first we insert the CSS link for connection. Now we use three header, main and footer tags and the body tag. First we start with the header tag. The header is divided into three parts, top, center and bottom. We divide the top part into two parts, left and right. In the left part we put the logo and in the right part we put the registration button and language selector. Guys, my code is a little different from Netflix's, because it is simple and up to date. There is no need to pay attention to the Netflix code, just learn. In the central part of the header tag, we have the text and the start button. And in the bottom part we have a curved red border that I named SSS, nothing came to mind at that moment. The header section is completely finished from the HTML side, but the correct result is not visible. We need to finish the styling in CSS first. We enter the CSS file. And we give the relevant styles. Earlier I remembered that our header also had a background image that I downloaded using inspect element. Don't worry, I will teach you how to do this in a few moments. For now, pay attention to the CSS styles. Our header styling is complete. Now it's time to check the responsiveness on smaller pages, and yes, we have a problem. Let's start by making the header section responsive. And now we see that the problem is solved. Now we come to the main tag. First, we check whether the popcorn is a photo or an SVG file, but apparently we have to download the popcorn from the PNG site. Now, we will check the photos of the trending movies, which of course are photos. But they were used as background URLs in CSS. View their links. You need to copy this section from the beginning of HTTPS to the end of the colon. Copy it and put it in the browser to open the link. Then download the link. I saved the files as S1 to S10 in the image folder. I also get the popcorn picture from the PNG download website. Now we will enter the tags related to the original. Here we will divide it into 4 parts. In the first part, we will address the image of popcorn that we had saved in the image folder. And we will write the relevant text in Netflix. In the second part, we will tag the trending movies, but we will not manually enter 10 movies because it is not an optimal method, and later we will enter the information of the movies as data from JavaScript using a loop, and here we will simply add a tag related to a movie and duplicate it with JS. This is called dynamic In the same way, we will make the third and fourth parts dynamic. We go into the CSS file and import the relevant style. The style is completely finished, but the problem is that we need to import the data from JavaScript. Also, the logic of the trending videos carousel movement. First, we give the address of the trend movie photos, all of which are in web format, and the file names are from S1 to S10. We enter the logic for moving forward and backward through trend movies using the button Photo Information Subs. So, you might be asking yourself now what data I entered. This is related to the more reasons to join section, and because there is a lot of information, I converted that data into a title, description and image to transfer them as a .js file. These images were also SVG files and I downloaded them as PNG images from the relevant site. The goal is not necessarily to look exactly like the Netflix icons, just enough to be able to simulate them properly, and I recommend that you change the images and colors to your liking. And finally, I saved the images with the names I1 to 4 in the image folder. And then we enter the information for the fourth section. I only entered 3 so that the page wouldn't be crowded. These 3 will achieve the goal, and the rest is up to you. Well, the video has become too long, so my work is finished. I will leave the footer section, which is the final section, to you. I did 92% of the work and I will give you the remaining 8%. You have a responsive section, the main tag, and complete the footer tag. I did not do these so that you can try to gain skills. I wish you success. Don't forget to subscribe and like. See you.